Welcome to the 2-week, 75-gallon terrarium update. Hey, alright, so I want to start off with the water because that's where most of the action was in the beginning. We got bladder snails. The bladder snails breeded like crazy and they took over the water section until one certain point, which y'all see a little bit later. But yeah, they did a lot of breeding and they had egg sacs everywhere. It's crazy. And I also found this crab that just randomly appeared out of nowhere. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not one of those. But yeah, I went to the pet store, grabbed this little red clawed crab. Yeah, he doing his thing. I caught him eat a cricket. I wasn't able to get it on camera, but hopefully I get it on camera soon. Went to the pond behind my house. I got a little bit of guppy weed. Put that in the tank. And it brought a whole bunch of little small random microorganisms, and I don't even know the other word, like invertebrates or something. I don't know, I'm learning as I'm going. Let's take a little break from that area. Let's go to the top. We got this little frog. I'll put the name up here of the name of the frog. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he been thriving though. He likes to chill up in the bonsai tree and all that. Yeah, y'all can see all the plant growth and all the everything. Y'all can see it's no pump in the water, nothing, honestly. We got a bonsai tree. Bonsai tree has been growing crazy. I can't even lie. It's been doing this thing. Make sure you pay attention to the ivy. It's gonna grow. Watch. I'm showing you guys a snail egg sac. I don't know if you guys can see that glistening thing in the middle of the screen. But yeah, that's what they look like. They were all over the place. I think it's about 3 around here. Yeah, about 3. I don't know if you guys can see her or not, but these tubix worms and these black worms were everywhere. So around this time, I'm thinking about getting the fish because, yeah, I mean, they're not gross, but it was just too many. I needed to try to find a way how to cut down on them. And I really wasn't worried about no mold or no foul smells because this terrarium there has been used in about 3 different terrariums. I've been using it for about 2 years, so it's densely populated with the springtails. Man, this is like my favorite bush. I had this in like my very first terrarium when it was just one stem, literally. And I brought it from outside to inside from one of my second terrariums, and it wasn't doing good. It started to ball up leaves and turn brown, and I was just ready for it to die. So we started to get like a type of sludge on top of the water. I still didn't want to put a water pump in just yet, but I was thinking about it. So I'm sitting back looking at the tank, and I just start seeing a whole bunch of movement. And there's little baby spider, like just size of a springtail, caught a springtail, and he's eating a springtail. I don't know if y'all can see or not, but that white dot that's not moving right up under there is a spider. I couldn't get it zoomed out. I need a magnifying glass or something, but y'all could probably see it a little better right there. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, by this time my girl was just ready to get rid of the whole tank. I'm assuming from like the little duckweed that we got a little mosquito that came with it. So you know, that's just how I go. But his little ass got eaten by a frog or something. Something ate his ass. He wasn't there the next day. And this was like the very first garden snail I seen inside our terrarium. I was psyched because these guys, once there's a couple of them, they start breeding and they fill up the tank easy. And they said that these little white worms that's crawling around come from overfeeding, but I don't feed these niggas, so I don't know. Now, once I seen the isopod in here, I was like, oh yeah, I don't know who he was fighting with for this leaf, but whoever he was fighting with for that leaf won. That's all I know. But hey, isopods, breed up in the tank, man. We need y'all, most definitely. Now, do y'all know what this is on top of this clump of dirt? Like, is that mold or is that like a fungus or something? I don't know. I might have to eat my words about the springtails, but if y'all know what that is, let me know. And then this random shit made its way into the tank. If you know what this is, drop a comment. So I went back to the pond in my back to the I went back to the pond in my backyard to go grab some sand and stuff from it, and you feel me? We looking nice. But as I'm putting everything out, set everything up nice and good, this guy comes out. We probably had him for like a year, to be honest. He was inside the last terrarium, and he inside this one. As you can see, another snail too. I think we got about 3 snails now, if I'm not mistaken. Bonsai tree, still looking good. I connected those 2 branches from the bonsai tree. My daughter just punched me from the bonsai tree and the other bush together, but I was liking how the sand was looking. The sand was looking real clean. I'm like, yeah, this is what we needed. You already know what's in that sand. It's gonna bring all types of biodiversity now. And I was looking into the side of the tank, and I found a roach. I don't know where the fuck this thing came from, but yeah, he in it.
What is that?
This is the guy I got to get rid of some of the snails and stuff, because I felt like they were overpopulating the tank. It's snail eggs everywhere, so it was time to get rid of the big ones, let the little ones grow up. And when I say this guy took care of everything, he took care of everything. Yeah, him. If you know what this is a dragonfly nymph. This is what dragonflies are before they turn into dragonflies, and they hunt. But yeah, they hunt. You see them blowing dirt all over the place sometimes. And you guys are wondering how the tank is looking around day, I think there's 12. Went by fast. But yeah, plants are growing. As you can see, we got leaves falling from the old leaves, and the water's starting to clear up a little bit. I put tannins in it so it gets darker. I don't like how clear it is. And these water beetles, they really made the tank home, but they kind of pushed it when it came to these what's the name? When it came to the dragonfly nymphs, they would like to get close, and then as you can see here, it gets close. Like, wow, that shit made me hold my breath every single time. But I feel like I don't need fish yet, but I end up getting fish. But these guys they kept me content for a little bit. I like how they keep the air up under them. This is cool. They swim around a lot, a whole bunch. They faces into the dirt. They bite on the little plants in there, all types of crazy stuff. Yeah, they kick up the dirt. They keep everything in the flow, I feel like. So I like them. I think we got 2 right now, 2 of these big ones. And then these white worms still getting bigger. I have no clue, but they're getting bigger. As you can see, all the microorganisms, the invertebrates, or maybe that's the name. Still don't know. But yeah, they're deep. They're doing good too. They're still in the tank today. This little stick insect was probably one of the closest to coolest things I was in here. He just stayed up underwater and with his tube and just stayed there until he caught something. He caught this little water beetle, one of the little small ones. I was actually surprised, for real, but he got it. You can see him eating it. I think they stick their nose in it and paralyze them. And then we got this little, I don't know, I just call it like a little glass casing bug. I don't really know the full name, but they make their cocoons out of glass. It's crazy. I watched this dude for like an hour though, an hour or 2. And all these dots, baby snails. No more big snails are in the tank because of dragonfly nymphs. I think no more big snails. They're just all babies. This guy has been really working. This guy too. I didn't even know he was in here. But I found probably like 2 or 3 more of these little ones. It's crazy. And I wanted to go, look at the spider. And he tried to get one, but he missed it. He was pretty pissed off. You over there smacking the floor. This is a garden wolf spider. I'd have had this spider since he came out of the egg sac. His mom was in my other terrarium. But watch how he catches this. It's just crazy. Then he just drags him down. I watched this video about 100 times. And this frog, I think we have 2 of these little guys. 2 of these, they're about the same size. I think one is a little smaller. And just here go a little time lapse. And I really don't know what this millipede was doing. I ain't never seen him do this before, but you know, he was laying down getting freaky with the dirt. So I just let him do what he do. And remember what I said about the ivy? The ivy was gonna grow. Look at this ivy, man. Look at the damn. I know y'all was talking shit, talking about some that shit ain't gonna grow. You see that little baby ivy back there? That wasn't there at first. We making progress over here, man. That shit crazy. The tubix worms, more microorganisms. They're actually thriving in here. Way more than I thought they were going to. The tubix worms, I don't know. Now they're just only in like one patch instead of the whole tank. So I've been feeling. And they move different patches every day. Like they'll be here, then they'll be there, then they'll be over there. So it's been cool. And I know some of y'all was probably waiting for it, but yes, I put a water pump in there, not a filter. A water pump, okay? Big difference. But yeah, the water pump's been pumping. And I found the dragonfly nymph sitting on top of one of the water tubes. I was like, what the hell? This shit is crazy. He crawled back in the water and shit. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get rid of these bubbles and stuff. I try to switch up the whole little setup, and I still got bubbles. I think this is day 13. One more day till day 14. But yeah, it's been going. If y'all look close, like at the bottom on the leaves and stuff, y'all can see the snails are starting to get a little bit bigger. So that means we're about to start having more snail babies soon. So let's hope that our cycles well. And I grabbed some little fish from the pet store. They're like zebra or something. I really can't remember the name. And like y'all know, I put the name up here. And yeah, they doing good in the tank. Today is day 2 of them being in the tank. I think this is when I very first put them in the tank. I'll drop a picture of today with them in the tank. So yeah, they're doing real good on day 2. I got 2 of them. This is the bigger one. You can see the big snail up under him. Look like he's actually on him. But yeah, you can see the little stick bug. This is day 14. And this is what the tank looks like as of today. I fixed the water pump, tried to get rid of the bubbles. We still got hella bubbles. But the snails got a safer space, I say, to get away from the bigger things that's trying to eat them and stuff somewhere up high where they can't get. But I'm still glad that we got some big snails now. They're starting to grow. First we had 0. And the fish, still doing good. All you do is see them just swim by, left and right, left and right.